What up, though? What up, though, boys? Hey, so I'm. Hang on. Yeah, so before this thing even gets started, boys, I just need to say, and I'm aware I'm probably gonna be on an island with this one, but you guys better start. I'm gonna say you guys because it seems like it's a majority of the fan base. Feel free to let me know where you guys stand on this, but you guys need to start respecting, putting respect on Joshua Van's name. The disrespect is crazy. It's absolutely crazy. I cannot even believe you guys would disrespect this guy so much after like he proves himself against Tatsuro Taira, stifled the wrestling, beat his fucking ass on the feet, and you guys are still talking your shit. Show Joshua Van some respect. You guys are acting like he didn't defend that belt already. He defended it in a 5-round dogfight against Tatsuro Taira. That shit's pissing me off, man. Pantoja acting like he never defended that fucking belt. What the hell? Honestly, you guys need to start respecting Joshua Van immediately. I get the whole thing. I get the whole thing. Him winning the belt. But listen, that's fair and square. That would have happened to anybody. Curtis Blades beat Tom Aspinall because of the leg injury, right? It is what it is, man. If the belt was on the line, Curtis Blades would have been a UFC champion in a different timeline. Like, it happens to be that way. Curtis Blades holds a W over Tom Aspinall. Yes, it's by injury, but bro, like, the belt was on the fucking line. The belt was on the fucking line. Like, honestly, put respect on Joshua Van's name and stop crying about it. Now, there's one thing I'll show you. It's Magic Bets, he's cool and he's also not at the same time. Let me duplicate this screen real quick because I want to stay on the Garry weigh-in. But what up, boys? I'll read the chat in a second, but it's like, man, the disrespect on Joshua Van is crazy. Pantoja goes, "Hey kid, when adult is talking, shut the fuck up." Like, relax, Pantoja. This dude defended the belt. A little bit of respect. It's funny because as the press conference proceeded, Pantoja started to respect him a bit more. And I don't know, the questions, it's like, bro, this guy defended the belt in a 5-round dogfight against Tatsuro Taira, stifled the wrestling, and you guys are still talking shit as if he doesn't belong here. Um, I'm trying to go to Magic Bets because Magic Bets, Magic Bets is talking some shit saying dude goes to church every other afternoon, then pretends to be one of the guys from Gran Torino. Need Pantoja to choke this clown into 2047. It's like, okay, number one, like, just because you, and this isn't the first person who said it. I hate when people copy takes, but this is a heavily copied take right now. That Alish or not Alexandre, Joshua Van, because he goes to church and sings in the church choir or whatever the case, like he can't be a fucking bad boy at the same time. Like, yes he can. Who said you can't? Who said? God never said you can't really talk shit. Like, shit, this is the fight game, man. He could talk his shit to Pantoja if he wants. It doesn't matter if he goes to fucking church. Like I said, it's not like this guy has sat on his ass since he got that belt off Pantoja. He defended it against the number one contender, Tatsuro Taira, in a dog fight, and he stifled the wrestling and he beat his fucking ass on the feet. I will not have this disrespect for Joshua Van. You know, I'm starting to wonder, I won't go there yet, but it's like, damn, why the hate for Joshua Van? That's crazy. And then like picking on him for being in church and talking shit. Like, what's wrong with you guys? I know plenty of fucking hood ass Asians. Not, I don't know plenty of them. That's a wrong context. But I've seen plenty of hood ass Asians, bro. They exist, and Joshua Van is one of them. And I know a couple. Okay, I know a couple for sure. Like, Joshua Van is fucking one of them. Like, in a sense, Like, where I'm from, this is hilarious. But where I'm from, it's like, the minorities are kind of like Mexican. There's not a lot of like black people where I'm from. So like the minorities are Mexican, right? Bro, like there's a lot of Asians who fucking like hop in that Mexican group because they're like kind of hood with it. It's hard to explain, but if you know, you know. And that's why Joshua Van talks a little street, talks a little ghetto, bro. Because he's from the fucking hood. Van, not hood, bro. I think he's hood, bro. He's a fucking immigrant. That's what I'm saying, Tyler Betts. What are you talking about? You guys are fucking not understanding. Joshua Van got a little street in him. You think that that's all an act? You think that that's all an act? MMA homie, what's poppin'? MTK. Honestly, you think Joshua Van is all an act? They obviously had money to move to America. I mean, he comes from Houston. He's a minority. He's an immigrant. You think he just fit in with the fucking popular crowd right off the back? I mean, I don't know, man. I think the way he talks says a lot about him too. You know? I think he moved straight into the city. I think he moved straight into the city, man. Houston City. He didn't move into the suburbs. But anyway, we can't Tyler Betts for now, until either of us provide any proof to our claims, that's as much back and forth as we can do. Shout out to MMA homie MTK once again. Look at Tony M saying, what up, MTK? Look at all the boys saying, what up to MTK? MTK, they're wondering where you were at on Wednesday, homie. I told them work called. Duty called. Bro never worked, ? Just got to fight. I mean, Tyler Betts is fucking on Joshua Van, and I'm not here for it, man. You need to put some respect on his name, Tyler Betts, immediately. He from Houston, that's how they talk. He got a little hood in him. See, 93 Octane knows exactly what I'm talking about. Exactly what I'm talking about. Asians are kind of hood, man. I don't know who needs to tell you guys that. But shit, I know MTK knows what I'm talking about. I know MTK knows a few hood-ass Asians out there. Look at MMA homie. Hella true, especially in SoCal. Filipino and Asians hella Chicano. What am I trying to tell you guys? MTK telling you as well. Come on now. And Joshua Van is one of them, bro. Joshua Van got a little Chicano in him. He wasn't with the white boys when he fucking moved into Houston. Blueface voice. Shit, I don't even know when I'm doing it anymore. All right, but shout out to MTK for that context. That was excellent, excellent context. I don't know if I did a Blueface voice or if I'm missing something here. Anyway, things are moving fast. Things are moving fast. We need to respect Joshua Van, though, and he's allowed to be fucking hood and be a God believer at the same time. I don't know what's so bad about that. You don't have to be either or. You could be both, and Joshua Van is both. He a bad boy, and he's a God-fearing man at the same damn time. What's wrong with that? Magic Bets. Douchebag. I'm playing. But a douchebag comment. Because I don't think Joshua Van playing a character. And Tyler Betts thinks he is, though. Real quick, let's just play this. By the way, Pantoja was yapping. Was he not yapping during the presser? It's like, Pantoja, this is not the time to tell your whole story. Like, this is the time to keep it short and sweet. And then Van's like rushing him along and shit. It was good money.
I have a sequence for 8 streak wins. I beat Manel K.
Yeah, bro, talk about the fight for September 19th, man.
Kid.
We're not here for your story, bro. We're here for the fight. Let's go.
Hey, kid. When someone talk, you shut the fuck up mouth.
Subtle.
See, like calling him a kid, man, after he defended the belt against Tetsuro, I'm not fucking with it. I'm not fucking with it. And it would behoove Pantoja to just show him the respect just in case, bro. There's no need to fucking be disrespectful to him. You're trying to get the belt back. It's going to look bad if you lose this rematch, and you've been saying this whole time that you fucking, it was a fluke. You were going to kill this guy. Keep it humble, man. Keep it humble, man. Keep it fucking humble, man. Pantoja, because it's going to look real bad once again if you lose this fucking rematch because you've been acting like Van doesn't belong in there. Hey, kid, you're about to lose to this kid. That's my opinion. For the record, I think Joshua Van walking away with the dub here. Joshua Van been active, not ducking shit. Van could have ducked this fight, said, I'm not ready. I'm not ready. Let's delay Pantoja a little bit. No, Van's young. Van's hungry. Van's ready to go.
You understand?
Shut
You
up.
understand that?
Shut up. What you gonna do about it? You ain't doing shit. Sit your ass down. Sit your ass down. You ain't doing shit. Somebody get him some milk.
I mean, somebody get him some milk. Pantoja, the one standing up. Van keeping his ass sat down. I mean, Pantoja's the one taking all the L's, being disrespectful for no reason. If he wasn't yapping so much, Van wouldn't have cut him off, bro. If he wasn't yapping so much, Van wouldn't have cut him off. You guys know it. If you watched it,
I have a sequence for 8 streak wins. I beat Manel K.
Yeah, bro,
Yapping.
talk about the fight for September
kid.
19th, man.
Kid.
We're not
kid.
here for your story, bro.
Hey,
We're here for
kid.
the fight. Let's go.
Hey kid, when you someone talk, you shut the fuck up mouth.
Shut up.
And then the funny thing is, as this press conference evolved, Pantoja turned the respect way up. Way up. All right, let me see. Yo, I'm back. What's up? What's poppin', boys? Sorry I didn't read the first chats, but let me just say, what up, Roro? Says, goddamn, I've had a shit-ass day. Finally, some good fucking news. What's poppin', Roro? I'm glad to be of service. Dun Daughter says, LFG, what's poppin', Dun Daughter? What up, you retarded? What up, Tony M? What up, Ka? Are you still rooting for Garry after that press conference? Says Saxby. More so, you should ask me, am I still rooting for Garry after that desperate attempt at mind games against Islam Makhachev, at the ceremonials? Come on now, Saxby. That's the real question now, because this has my confidence in Garry shook, because I feel like Ian Garry shook. Ian Garry always confident. He always playing mind games, but he turning it up way too high to the point where it's like a bit uncharacteristic. Like Ian Garry really turning it up on Islam here, like a little bit desperate, bro. Like you really got to stoop this low to get this dub. Like you really got to make Islam fear about losing the record of Anderson Silva and shit like that. Like that's what you're resorting to in such an obvious way too. It's just kind of like giving desperate. I mean, this has ruined my confidence in Ian way more than, any of the press conferences or any of that stuff. But I'm gonna keep reading the chats. But that's my answer for you, Saxby. What's goody fan? What up, 93? What up, everyone? What up, Mike Co? Yuri says, are you gonna pick Van against Cop? I mean, we rocking with Van till the fucking wheels fall off as of right now. Yeah. Yeah, we are. And I'm taking him against Cop too. Van's younger. Van's just as good. Why can't Van beat Cop? Pantoja is a gangster. Get rich or die trying. I mean, I fuck with Pantoja. He walks out to 50 Cent. I'm with it, bro. Come on now. Many men. I think that's what he walks out to. Who do you got winning in Islam versus Garry? Says Kamui Killa. Sorry, but by the way, I'm behind, boys, but I'll get caught up in a second here. I got Garry, man. I got Garry. Mind games and all, man. I'm rocking with Garry. Head kick knockout late, head kick knockout late or decision victory. Ian Garry gonna pull it off. I'm not gonna. Told you guys you're not gonna catch me saying Islam, man. Gary's playing mind tricks on him. Put him in the crucifix, Pantoja. Shout out Tyler Betts. True Silence says, I feel like Cop beats both these guys. I disagree, man. I'm rocking with Van against Cop. But hey, flyweight's popping. Flyweight is popping. Van versus Tyra, good money. Van versus Pantoja, good money. And then Van versus fucking Cop, good money. You guys better start thanking Van. You guys better start thanking Van. There's one common denominator. Van, not Hood. Who said churchgoers ain't ready to go? That's what I'm talking about, Tony M. I mean, I feel like to some extent, I'm not saying I'm all Hood, but come on, man. I'm a God-fearing man, and I'm not like the biggest fucking goody two-shoe. Like, what are we doing here? I also don't go to church every week like Josh, but still. All right, the little MTK entrance was beautiful. I heard Van say dead homies, cuh. Yeah, Octane, once again, vouching for me. Tyler Betts says he just might be a grifter. Could be real, but exaggerated. Tyler Betts says Oro by hood as fuck. Song more gang. Not Yadong. Van walk out to Keith, bro, and throw straight monos. He G in my book. Exactly, Tony M. Truer words haven't been spoken. Come on now. When someone talk, you shut your fucking mouth. All right, I'm getting caught up here. Straight grifter. Joshua gets his bars from Derek Lewis. He funny. Holy glaze. Armand Wayne said he planning to tap Ruffy. Islam. Who are we thinking? Islam or Ian? I'm thinking Ian, man. I'm thinking Ian. And Ricky LaFleur says, "What's up, brown guy? What's poppin', Ricky LaFleur?" All right, let's watch the face-off though. Ian's desperate attempt. Everything to lose, everything to gain. And then, you know, what I loved about Islam is Islam responded back and he said, Same as every time for me. You think this is something new for me? I always have everything to lose, homie. Like, what you thought this was, homie? I always have everything to lose, always for me. You know, Gary saying, This is the biggest fight of the year. He says, Not for me, for you. You know, Islam really good. I told you guys, Islam's great with the mind games because he's also highly confident, bro. He's just not as boastful. You know, call it arrogant because I think the arrogance works in his favor here, but it's like an arrogant confidence that he possesses, which also Ian possesses. Clearly, clear as day, Ian possesses the arrogant confidence I'm referring to, but Islam does too, and I think it's more refined, and I think he's less outroverted with it in general. But, you know, Islam, he's got that quiet, arrogant confidence. Believe me, and you can hear him countering Ian immediately with everything. You can see it with a lot of stuff. I'll break down something else. I'm not a body language expert, but I mean, I'll just tell you guys what I think when I see these things. And that's what I think so far. But I'm going to show you guys the part where Islam finally met Ian's son, Liam. And I'll just kind of show you, you know, like Islam does a great job of not playing into Ian's tactics. But bro, if it was me, I'd be fucking exhausted by the fight comes around. Like, think about it. All these things Ian does constantly. Yapping, touching you, fucking right up in your face, saying everything to lose, everything to gain, bringing his son up to him. Like, it's like, oh my gosh, man. It's actually like exhausting. And I give it to Ian. I think that's why he does it. You know? Anyway, Dana White angle face off. The supreme, you know, the premiere, the creme de la creme right here. Dana White angle, subtitles and all. Come on now. Come on now. You know we love the D-dub angle.
You ready? Hey, brother. Everything's on the line. All the records, everything. You ready? Let's go. The biggest fight of the year. It is, brother. You know it is. Good luck tomorrow, you too. For me. Yeah, but everything you did's on the line. Everything to lose. Everything to lose.
He said every time, same thing. Every time it's on the line. What you talking about, Ian? The only one doing something new here is you, Ian. You know, you're on the big stage. I mean, I'm rooting for Ian. Don't ask me why, but like, you know, maybe I should be rooting for Islam, but like, you know, Islam, he's great with it. I'm gonna make a poll right now.
It's everything to gain. Let's go, brother. You ready? Hey, brother. Everything's on the line. All the records, everything. You ready? Let's go. The biggest fight of the year. It is, brother. You know it is. Good luck tomorrow, you too. For me. Yeah, but everything you did's on the line. Everything to lose. Everything to lose. Everything to gain. Let's go, brother. You ready?
Hey, I just got a bomb of chats. Like, I wonder if like there was a lag. I just got like 10 chats in a row. Anyway. What's poppin', Jew? Jew says Pantoja about to humble this young N-word. Well, at least you recognize him as a YN because he is a YN and he believes in God and there's nothing wrong with that. That exists. And I can't believe you guys are so fucking, you know, so against something like that. Like, God forbid this guy has Jesus in his life. Don't disrespect that. You know? Anyway. Fucking guys. Anyway, though. Shout out to Jew. I'm not saying you are disrespecting it. I was actually giving you credit for recognizing him as a YN, because that's the other thing. You guys won't fucking acknowledge him as a YN because he's a God-fearing man. It's unbelievable. Tyler Betts thinks he grew up in the fucking suburb and had enough money to move here. I get it, because that's the story of a lot of immigrants, but that's not every immigrant. You know, Tyler Betts. Come on now, homie. Come on now, homie, Tyler Betts. Don't fucking get me going, Tyler Betts. Who are we thinking, Islam or Ian? I already answered that one, I think. Dude, 2026 has been the year of upsets, says Tom D. Yes, and I've been predicting. And we rocking with Ian Machado, Garry, man. 93 referring to him as Machado. Machado is going to be on his bike. Yeah, he is. I don't doubt it. Rose says, low-key, Josh getting too good with the English. I mean... I think he's been speaking good English for a minute, Ro, but I could be mistaken. Yusuf Walker says, what time is the fight? Probably around 8 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. About 24 hours from now, homie. You could, like, what time it is right now? 24 hours from now. Garry knows he's losing. Everyone knows. Wait, where did my poll go? I think it's still up, right? Is the poll still up? Ian has delusional confidence. Islam has more confidence backed by repeated results. Major difference. Well, I get it, 93. I get it, but listen, man. I mean, you say major difference, but I'll give you one better. That delusional confidence can take you far, and it could take you to the top, homie. So yes, there might be a major difference, but we cannot act like delusional confidence can't get you there. It can get you all the way to the top. You know, it really can. And Ian Garry is a skilled fucking fighter with the delusional confidence. Like, that's one thing you can't get twisted. Take away his delusional confidence, bro, his skills pay the bills alone. Alone, the skills pay the bills with this guy. You add the delusional confidence, and that's why he's at where he's at. So, you know, hey, listen, here's another one. You know, you got to believe it before you do it necessarily, right? Like, you got to be the one to believe in the crazy shit before it's actually done. Like, you know, if you don't get there by doubting yourself, you know, you do not get there by doubting yourself. And being delusionally confident is a characteristic that I think every single champion needs to possess. You know, you're trying to be one in a million, man, and you think you could do it. I mean, come on, man. Odds are stacked against anybody. I'm cooking. Garry doing everything but locking in. In the famous words of JDM, I don't think that's actually Ian's son. Oh, gosh. Ian's son, he needs to fucking keep him home, man. I'm tired of seeing him. Islam don't crack the pressure. I know he doesn't, but honestly, neither does Ian really, man. What do you think about that, Tyler Betts? They neither do, man. That's what I'm saying. Like, Islam's backed, man. But listen, Islam, he had to gain his confidence, I think, through backing it. You know, Garry, he just possesses that shit. He oozes it. You got to give it to him, man. You can not like the guy, but you got to give credit, you know, just to keep it a buck. Drew says, Ian looking like a virgin, all wide-eyed and and happy to even be doing it at all. Wide-eyed and bushy-tailed Jew. We rooting for Islam, says Ricky LaFleur. It's not that, says Tyler Betts. Are you hood, question mark? Are you Christian, question mark? Are you Asian, question mark? Pick one, homie, then. Bro, Tyler Betts, he's all three. What the hell is wrong with that? That exists. That exists more than you think. That's a huge, like, in the world, Tyler Betts, I can't believe that you don't think that exists. The chat gonna have to vouch for me again or what? Bro, there are so many hood Christian Asians out there. Like, that's all over LA. Like, and all over the hoods, bro. Asians go to the hoods a lot of the times, especially like Vietnamese and shit, Filipino, like MTK was saying, man. Like, Koreans and shit like that, like Pacific Islanders, Samoans and shit, like they all go to the hood, man. Samoans from Hawaii, they go end up in Compton. That's where all the Samoans are at. They're in Compton. You know, hood ass Asian, you know, Christians in Compton as we speak. You know? I don't know who needs to hear. I can't believe people didn't know about this shit. Hood ass fucking. All right, I'm gonna calm down. I'm just gonna calm down. It's too funny though. It's too funny though. I can't believe you guys didn't know about this. Oh man, I'm popping everybody's cherry or what? The fan base is crazy. Not, I love Tyler Betts, but Tyler Betts, you're representing a large portion of the fan base, I think. So I'm gonna group you in. The fan base is crazy. They rosary look fi between the twin baby angel tat. Oh, yeah, yeah. Listen, man. Shout out to Garry, True Silence. Sexby says, anyone rooting for Ian after that press conference must love N-words on their knees. I get shit. Maybe I do. I don't know. I'm playing. Let me live, Saxby. Let me live. Ricky says, it's WP for life where I come from. White power. Dundaughter says, who won the straight line test? Oh, we could look that up. Thank you, Dundaughter. Let's peep that. Ian hates being himself, Irish, white, and hates being a man. Well, I mean, yes, Ian is the antithesis of everything I stand for, but shit, if there's one or two good things he could do, it's fight and it's believe in himself. Saxby says, Ian would bow to women, a black man, and burn people because of his skin is so weird. All right, Saxby, I get it. I know Ian said some weird shit before when it comes to, like, that. Juice says, we all a little delusional. That's facts. I definitely am. DZD says, is the match over? No, it never even started yet. Tyler Betts with the dead. He's saying, knew that gets you. In Bay Area too, we have a man, says Jew. Even in like Stockton, there's a bunch, man. Come on, man. Van Asian Christian. He's one of the many hood ass Asian Christians out there, boys. I'm dying. Tyler Betts kills me sometimes. Hella hood ass N-words are God fearing. Yeah, in fact, a lot of them, I'd say a larger majority, call me crazy. From what I've speculated, people from the hood, like if there's one thing, like, they may do bad, but shit, they believe in God. It's a twofold thing. Tyler Betts with the Meat Rockets cheersing Tyler Betts. Cody says Holloway. Tyler Betts says Christian Chiggas. Something along those lines. Something along those lines. Yes. I think that's a rapper. Rich Chigga. Drew says, last time I went to a church, it was in the straight hood in Stockton, full of Asians and Samoans. See what I mean? Come on now. The boys can vouch for me. I may live under a rock half the time, but I pretty much, I know about that Asian culture to some extent. Meat Rocket says he's a great champion, but he ain't never fought Joshua Van. Are you talking about Alexandre Pantoja? That's hilarious. I'm rocking with Pantoja. Or I'm rocking with Van to beat Pantoja. Ricky LaFleur says, yeah, you got it, bro. White. Yeah, white power. I hear you. Well, I'm not like repping it, but I figured that's what it was. Perry loves his neighbor. All right, Tony, I can't even read that one. Perry a Christian and a neighbor banger. Oh my gosh, you guys are insane. He ain't banging hood, but he banging. You guys are absolutely insane. Absolutely diabolical. All right, moving on. None of that is true, for the record. You guys just absolutely, it's taken on a life of its own. I don't even bring this shit up, man. I'm playing. Here's the Van, and you better start repping it, boy. Shit, I do qualify under white power. I could qualify. That's a beauty of me. I really could just hop to any race I want. Kind of funny. I've been repping white power since the first grade. All right. It's funny because Ricky's always referred to me as brown guy. Now he's telling me to rep white power. Let's watch.
Enjoy your belt for now.
the champion now. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit. You the champion. You ain't gonna do shit. You ain't gonna do shit.
You know, I don't like them whispering at each other, but the space kid with the flat face. Shit, we repping, you know, every love for everybody. That's what we repping. Tony says Perry gonna rep being oh my goodness. Unreal. So, and then you got the, you know, I could just say something about this real quick. You could just tell Dana knows already. Been through this too many times with Armand. Get him out of there quick. You know, get Armand out of there quick. He's about to do something. You could just sense it. Armand always on demon time. Hey, if we could run up the likes on the stream, boys, it's kind of low. That's kind of crazy. You know, kind of crazy. I know you boys are enjoying, but let's run up the likes on the stream, please. Thank you very much.
I'm not feeling it. I don't like it. We're good. We're good.
I got a bad feeling about this one. Either Armand's gonna make it look real easy, or he's gonna lose. Armand said he'll fight Patty and Topuria in the same night. You know, Armand telling Ruffy, make sure you train how to tap out. And that's kind of the presser. I'll say that Michael Morales going from 230 to 170 is not good. Not for a backup, you know, not to be a backup. A lot of people have already spoken about it. I'm not gonna act like this is a groundbreaking fucking take of mine, but I agree. You know, it's not good. You can't be cutting 60 pounds like that just for funsies. So Michael Morales, I mean, we've all spoken about it. His move up to middleweight's probably inevitable, and we just basically lost like one more fight, you know, for him at 170. Why he did it? I mean, what is it supposed to guarantee him the next title shot? These guys will do anything for these guarantees, but it's like there's no way you're over Protez, man. There's just no way. No fucking way. And Drew makes a great point. Drew makes a great point. No reason to be that heavy. It's like, you know, a lack of discipline, man. You don't need to be up to 230. You're just being undisciplined. Like, you could eat a lot, Michael Morales, and be like, you know, even 220, man. 230 is crazy. I like Van, but I'm picking Pantoja, man. Pantoja got it out the gutter, too. I respect Pantoja. He did get it out the gutter. I think Van's going to win this, man. I like them both, Drew. I do not dislike either fighter. I just don't like that you guys or a lot of people are disrespecting Joshua Van. I think that's total fucking bullshit. I think it's total fucking bullshit. And I wasn't going to stand for it. I had to come right on stream and tell you guys, cut it out immediately, put respect on his name. Like I said before, 5-round dogfight with Tatsuro Taira stifled the wrestling. Japan's got some of the best wrestling in the world. Actually, sorry, scratch that. It does have the best wrestling in the world. They won gold at the Olympics overall as a collective in wrestling. They got the best wrestling in the world. Tatsuro Taira is obviously getting some of that work in. Van fucking stifled it. Okay, 7 years in the game. Put pause on dude. Put him on his ass several times. I mean, come on, man. You cannot disrespect this guy, especially because you guys disrespected the fuck out of him going into that fight, saying he didn't belong being the champion. And now it just continues when he proves it to you. It's just so disrespectful. So disrespectful. Loaded prediction. If he can get jacked at 230, he can probably even fight at 205. What's a loaded prediction? I don't even know. Can't wait for Pantoja to lay on Van for an easy win. Fuck no, space. Absolutely not. That's not going to happen. Who's D's N-words? I don't know them. Yeah, exactly. Come on, man. Sing. Hey, play his theme music, man. Hey, cue up Joshua Van's theme music, man. Let me go make another cup of coffee real quick. Give me like 2 minutes. But like the fucking stream, you guys are too stingy on that shit. All right. This neighbor looking at me like she wants some. All right, all right, all right. Shout out to Jew. Um, Pantoja gonna shit his jocks once that Keef hits the speakers. Yeah, man, we rocking Pantoja. I don't know why I can't see the poll right now. It's kind of odd. Like the poll is not on my chat for some reason. Super weird. But if I open it here, oh, that's not. We're talking about a different fight too. That's another great prediction. Damn, looks like 70% of people are picking Islam though. When is Islam? Bro, it's in 24 hours. Bring coffee to the whole chat. Disc fan can't root for Ian after this week. Perry Wheat Spark Van Easy, that's chump change, boy. Bro, I fuck with Van, man. We not sparking Van. Or Pantoja for that matter. Love or hate Islam, at least he is a man. This is my thing. I don't really hate Islam. I don't hate Islam, man. Islam's cool. Islam's cool. I'm just here for the Ian Garry fucking shenanigans. Your Armand versus Mauricio prediction was vague. Oh. It was vague. It was very vague. Because I smell another upset coming, but you know, you can't justify these upsets coming until they happen, right? So like, I mean, that's where I stand. If you want, I mean, is that more specific? It is, right? I smell an upset coming. Can I explain the upset coming? Not necessarily. I mean, I would just say that it's probably going to be a byproduct of Ruffy being more active, being more in the trenches, and Armand doing everything but really fighting for the last year, being inactive, not fighting the highest level competition, like, you know. So I smell an upset coming, but listen, like Armand could easily fucking dominate this guy and prove us all right, like super easily, because it's already happened to Mauricio by less, by BSD. So and BSD is not of the level. So like, there you go, homeboy. There you go. Juice says I got a feeling Garry shits the bed despite having the best skills to beat him. Maybe, you know, I'm starting to think, how viable is that head kick gonna be? Because Islam's gonna be looking for that takedown off the head kick, right? Think about it. Please like the stream, boys. I mean, like, I'm getting, you know, it is what it is at this point. But, you know, not liking the stream's killing me for sure. Definitely killing me. No one would want their kid to look up to Ian. I agree. Saxby saying this 30 fucking times in different ways. Go back and look at all Saxby's chats. Shout out to Saxby. Most boring fight week, TBH. Yeah, I know. Space was saying it doesn't feel like a fight week yesterday. Tony says fight week kind of whack. I mean, at this point, it's kind of what you expect with the UFC. You know, it used to be better. They used to be better, man. Ian Bumchado, Garry, yes. Armand better not lose. Yeah. You know, I've been seeing some photos of Ian on the scale. I'm
honestly
curious.
think
They
that,
say he
yes,
put on more muscle.
Machado Garry 60-40 because it takes more energy to use that wrestling style to try and control a fight. But this kid never gets tired.
170.
170 for Garry.
Chris, what?
I mean, Ian is looking bigger for sure. For sure looking bigger, man. Got the abs showing, biceps, you know, pretty big, not gonna lie. Shoulders kind of swolled up, looking like a real welterweight. Lats aren't really there, but that's okay. But I mean, Ian looking strong, man. Ian looking strong for this fight. He not looking frail. He's built for the division. He actually cuts weight. You know, you can see, man. Let's go, Ian Garry. All right. Who you rocking with though? Is it a fucking cop if I say my mind's telling me Armand, but my heart's telling me Mauricio? Like, I mean, it's a story of a lifetime when it comes to MMA. But that's how I feel. Row. Sexy says, bro, you're the GOAT, but we love you and need to call you hate. What the? Even Guru that hates Islam. I'd like, fuck this, am rooting for Islam after that. I think Saxby saying, you're the GOAT, but we love you and need you to hate. I think. It's blasphemy to be a real one and root for Garry. Oh, Saxby's trying to convince me. Saxby saying, bro, you're the GOAT, but we love you and need you to hate on Garry. I see what he's trying to say. Layla the succubus. I mean, I said he needs to leave that bitch, man. Shiloh says Islam by sub in the first 3 rounds. Guru that hates Islam is like, fuck this, I'm rooting for Islam after that. I see. Ian looking like a vampire, his wife sucking the life out of him. She is. Anyone see the video of Ian's wife holding his FaceTime phone after winning the Cage Warriors title and him staring into the phone crying, talking to his family because he just cut them off and he's apologizing to them? Why the fuck is she holding the phone for him? Let him hold his own damn phone. It tells you everything you need to know, man. I hear you, Saxby. I hear you, Saxby. But bro, I'm not grading it based off his personality, Saxby. That's my argument. You know, personality, schmersonality, man. It's skills pay the bills. Confidence pays the bills. And I'm rocking with Ian Garry until further notice. I root against Islam every time. I've been wanting to see him KO'd, but now Garry got me liking him and rooting for him somehow. Maybe I'm just stubborn and I'm dying on my morals. I don't know. Not my morals, but you know, my initial prediction. True Silence says, I can see Garry congratulating Islam after tapping. Oof. Shiloh says, thinking Garry can beat Islam is concerning. Come on, man. It's not that concerning. And it's like wishful thinking. I know. Oh, Saxby says, I mean, you're the GOAT and love you and need to call you out. Rooting for Garry after this week takes the end pass away. Haha. Oh my goodness gracious, Saxby kills me. Well, shit, I was never going to exercise the pass anyway, so it's all good. But you kill me, Saxby. I hear you. You're giving me the best argument to not root for Ian. I'm not even, I mean, maybe I am rooting for Ian a little bit. It would be too crazy to have Ian as champion. You guys would hate it. Hang on, I need to here's the chat. Perfect. Mixed Molly Whoppery just posted. What the hell? Islam win today. Yusuf, he's fighting in 24 hours. Can you guys please like the stream? Everybody watching, can we like the stream? Can we run it up to 15 likes? It's killing me that it's not at 15 yet. It's killing me. I've asked you guys so many times. You know it's killing me. So, like, you know, can you run it up to 15, please? Thank you in advance. Shit, subscribe if you're not subscribed. But, you know, like the fucking stream, man. Embedded has been bad at all. And that's all we ever get anyway. The only thing that could make it more entertaining is fights before the fight. But I don't ever even pray for all that bullshit. Yes, I know. Islam will win. Fuck you, brother. Shout out to Yusuf. Bro says this card is okay, not great, but it's aight. It's aight, bro. For a hardcore, it's chill. You know, for a non-hardcore, it sucks for sure. But like I've been saying, man, the matchups are good. Like let's put it like this, man. I don't want to even gaslight you guys. You can feel however you want, but like I'll just say it like this. You guys aren't like you hardcores because all you guys in the chat are fucking diehards. You guys aren't that excited for like a Trayshawn Gore versus Vicente Luque just to see if like Trayshawn Gore, like you guys all seen his journey. You know he goes through a lot. You know he lost to Brian Battle coming off or in the tough finale. Like you guys aren't interested to see if Trayshawn Gore is really like, gonna step it up and beat Vicente Luque, considering Vicente Luque last year turned back the surging Themba Grimbo and fraud checked him. Like, I know that Vicente Luque is another year old, but like, I'm here for it. Like I'm here for it. And I'm here for a lot more. Abdul Malik versus Dustin Stoltzfus. I mean, Dustin Stoltzfus has proved his worth in the organization after Sean O'Malley completely shat on him on the Joe Rogan Experience. Abdul Malik is this rising prospect. I think they train at the same gym, Extreme Couture. Abdul Malik coming off his first loss. I mean, I'm just doing this off the top of the dome. These are decent fights. Edson Barbosa, right? Fighting on Esteban Ribovics. You know, there was once upon a time where Ribovics couldn't even dream of beating a guy like Barbosa. You know, but now, here they are, and Ribovics, the big favorite, probably going to win. Barbosa on the way out, back at lightweight, I believe, right? 155. So, I mean, Mackenzie Dern, Jillian Robertson, it's a good fight. It's smoke. Jillian Robertson is my favorite female fighter. She's going to dethrone Mackenzie Dern, who's been granted and just given this opportunity on a pedestal. So, I'm all for this shit, guys. I mean, not all for it. I'm not trying to gaslight you guys. I'm just saying that as a hardcore fan, I can appreciate this card, and that's just off the top of the dome. We could pull up, Tapology if your hearts desire that. But yeah, I could just yap about that shit, and I know a lot of people wouldn't be too intrigued. Charles Johnson versus Eduardo Chapolin. I mean, Chidi versus Joel. Jalen versus Kouye is like I just haven't really seen Kouye too much, so I'll be getting familiar. Kind of been turning a blind eye to him. Dante Johnson, Eric McConico. It's good money, man. It's not bad money. Rafael Tobias, Lucas Fernando is kind of bad money. Neil Magny, Ramiz Brahimaj. I'm interested to see it. I'm interested. Mitabeg versus Jeremiah Wells. I mean, come on, man. I'm interested. I think Mitabeg's gonna win though, but it's not. I mean, for us hardcores, it's not that bad. LGBTQ community will finally have a warrior they can look up to if Garry wins. Tony M says disrespectful not to use the pass. No question mark. Listen, if I was given the pass in person, I would use it for you guys. But online, being granted the pass, it's much appreciated. But like, it feels different when I've been granted the pass online. You feel me, Tony M? Rose says for hardcores, that is. When is the fight? Bro, how come all you guys, I mean, you guys can come in here, Traveler. Make sure you subscribe, bro. The fight's going to be on 24 hours from now. I'm going to be live streaming it. Subscribe now. I'll see you there. Okay, I got you, homie. Just, just stay tapped in with me. When I'm live, just come tap in and just sit tight. I'll give you all the updates. Mixed Molly, post some good vids. Okay. Rose says, fuck casuals anyway. I feel you. Is now tomorrow, says Yusuf. Well, in another day. It's 24 hours from now, homie. So tomorrow for you. Ian would fight more than once a year and actually be entertaining, says Ro. Yes. Always watch Embedded, but haven't watched this Embedica. Neither have I, really. When is the fight? Islam start now or no? Not now. A day from now. Ricky says, not interested in Trayshawn Gore. Okay. I wasn't always interested in Trayshawn Gore, but until Trayshawn Gore beat Asma Bekaev, and he did beat Antonio Trocali for us. He took 2 L's to Rodolfo Vieira and Marco Trulio, but like I think Trayshawn Gore is hitting his stride. I'm telling you guys something about Trayshawn. Asma Bekaev is no joke, man. He beat him. submitted him. I was shook about that. Islam and starts round 4. Okay, let me go make my other cup of coffee though. It's ready. Give me a second. I see the chat popping, so good shit, boys. Just give me a second. The coffee works wonders. Wait, no one mentioned that I got a haircut today. That's kind of fucked. It's kind of fucked. I did get a haircut. I know it pretty much looks the same. But shit, no one said like, "Damn, new taper looking crispy," like nothing. Anyway, it's all good. Must not be looking crispy enough. Shout out my barber Connor though, the real mastermind. I do fuck with Connor. Excited for Rebovic's fight cuz easy for Rebovic's, right? I mean, I think, but like I said, Tony, like I said, homie, you've been listening, right? I did say what I said about it. Islam and starts round 4, lock of the century to Tyler Betts. I like that bet. I like that bet. Uh Tony M, I said Rebovic's wouldn't be able to beat the real Barboza, but he could beat the old Barboza. True Silence saying, not gonna lie, the card ain't up to par for a numbered event. I get it. I get that. I do. I get that part. True Silence. I get that part. There's no argument. You're 100,000% right. I guess that's the byproduct of not having to actually sell pay-per-views anymore. Rose says, we are excited for this weekend, 100%. We are, but yes, if we are judging it off the standards and criteria, True Silence is right. Doesn't mean I'm not excited. Those fuckers put together some good fights. What can I tell you? What can I say, man? What can I say? Listen, it's not a good card. It's not up to number card standards, but those fuckers, aka the matchmakers, they put together some good fights, man. And listen, I'm the first to complain, but those fuckers put together some good fights. Eduardo Chapelin is a great addition to Charles Johnson. Like, let's not cap. Mitabek Oralby, Jeremiah Wells, 2 grapplers. Let's not cap, bro. It's a good ass fucking. I don't want to gaslight, man, but it's a good ass fucking card. You guys are gonna be glazing this one up after it's done. I can already smell it now. It's a good card. What time they play? Don't ever say play, please. I mean, I get that there's a language barrier, so I'll actually let it slide. 24 hours from now, bro. Meat Rockets is not gonna lie. Card tomorrow is fire. Yeah. True Silence says good card in general, though. Yes. List top 3 MMA stars that has never been on Rogan. Conor McGregor, Khabib Nurmagomedov, John Jones. Oh, Nate Diaz. I'll take those over John Jones. John Jones may have been Khabib, Conor, and Nick/Nate Diaz, considering, the intro. Anyone watch Candace Owens debate? No, but I saw a headline saying Candace won. Who did she debate? Yes, easy dub for Rebovix. Yep. Top 3 is 1, John Jones, 2 Habib, 3 Islam, says Yusuf. All right. Tony M says, wait, Joel Alvarez fighting? Question mark. Damn, didn't know. Yes, he's fighting Chitty. And Chitty's finna sell that fight, homie. I don't know who needs to hear that. Magni, a waste of space, TBH. I know. You know, the reason why this is like super low key lore, but the reason why I'm interested about this one, I don't think Brahimaj is going to pull it off, but Brahimaj is like a main training partner of Jacoby Smith. And Jacoby Smith is one of the best, you know, the most highly touted prospects in the game right now at welterweight. And Ramiz is his main training partner, he says. So I don't know. Like, that's the only reason why I'm curious. I'm just curious to see, like, why, in a sense, I'm just curious to see why Jacoby Smith fucks with Ramiz Brahimaj so much. We'll find out in about 24 hours. Robertson is becoming one of my favorite women fighters after this week. 100%, Ro. Come on, man. Come on, man. Put some respect on her name, too. I know people aren't disrespecting her. But we rock it with Jillian Robertson all the way to the top. To the moon we go with Jillian. That's where we're taking her. I hope that, you know, my positivity gets through to Jillian. Big fan, Jillian. Big fan of Jillian Robertson. No sarcasm. No sexual bullshit either. You guys, I'm going to say you guys, no offense. You know who you are. If it ain't you, it ain't you. But you guys are so fucking goofy with that. We got to stop liking the fighters because they're fucking babes, necessarily. Dakota Ditcheva's fucking Exhibit A. You know, Tracy Cortez, Exhibit B. Right? Like, come on, man. I fuck with Jillian Robertson. It got nothing to do with her looks. You guys be fucking with her fucking opponent, Mackenzie Dern, because of her looks. It's like, Listen, I like looks, but they're female fighters, man. Like, what the fuck are you doing looking at them in a sexual manner? You guys are insane. Like, I'm all about looks, man, but why the fuck are we sexualizing these women fighters? It's like it's the antithesis of being like sexy in a way. Like, it's hard to explain. Like, you know, I'd rather like a hot chick like get in a street fight than a cage fight, like with her hair all braided up and in these like shorts and shit. Like, you know, it's sexy if a girl fights, but in a different sense. And you guys sexualizing it is crazy. Anyway, let's keep running through these chats. I'm actually loving it. I laid pipe on Mackenzie from the back. It was says Ricky LaFleur. Shit, I wouldn't doubt it. No offense to Mackenzie. Saxby says, as the only black guy in chat, the N-word pass is taken away unless the brother starts rooting for Islam this week. Saxby, you are not the only black guy in chat. But I hear you. Gonna go stick it in the... Oh my gosh, quick pumps. Ricky, did you really? Roro says, I'm 21, but I haven't renewed my ID. Can I still make a bet? I think, yeah, you don't need your ID for that. You probably need some type of proof of identification to withdraw your money, Ro. What is the... Oh, I guess the lock was provided by Tyler Betts. Over 4 in Islam. You know, I just deposited some money. No plug. I deposited some money into sportsbetting.ag. Yes, sir. You retarded says, I was going to mention your haircut. Nice haircut. Thank you, homie. I mean, much appreciated. Thank you, though. You retarded. At least you noticed, homie. Juice says, neighbor loving the new cut. Shit. She won't even see it, homie. We don't see each other at all. When does it start? In 24 hours, homie. Make sure you're subbed up at ADI. Make sure you're subbed up, man. You're not going to want to miss this shit. I'm showing it right on here, man. You know? I'm going to be streaming right on here, man. Hang on, I'm just pulling up my numbers real quick. Oh, pulling up my metrics. It's been a good stream, man. It's been a good stream. Okay. Think you guys are liking it. Let's keep reading. Neighbor loving Tony says he was gonna mention the cut too, all right, homie. All right. I like you, Cut G. Thank you. You know, compliment goes a long way, Tony M. Shout out my barber Connor. Juice says this is a glorified fight night at best. It would be the fight night of the year. But, you know, you got 2 title fights. And honestly, you know, the women's title fight ain't that bad. What time does it start? 8 p.m. Pacific, tomorrow because it's 8:52 p.m. Pacific right now. But 8 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, ADI. They only gonna stack when they know eyes on it for sure now. You'd think they'd stack an Islam card, you know? Hang on. Oh, yeah, that pissed you guys off. Hang on. Let's keep going. This Loki just for hard is this Loki just is for hardcores. Yes, I agree. Do you think Garry is a mentally strong as Volk, Poirier, and Gaethje when it's going bad? Saxby, you're gonna hate my answer, but yes. Jew says Nate's been calling for one lately. Connor has as well. Damn, Joe just ghosting him, having Aljo on instead. Jones was on the Rogan podcast. Yeah, I thought he was. Jones was on JRE when he talked about the knock off boner pills. Yes, I thought he was. That's why I took him off. Why, quote unquote, play trigger you like that, homie? Well, because it's like, it's a fight, bro. And we don't play fighting, Ro. Not we, but they don't play fighting. True Silence says Candace didn't do too well. Okay. Who did she debate? Can someone tell me? Please don't tell me it was Nick Fuentes. Well, I hope so, because if she didn't do too well, then that means Nick won. And I'm more of a Nick Fuentes fan. Right now, the fight or tomorrow? Tomorrow, Ilias. Make sure you're subscribed, homie. You're not going to want to miss it, man. Tony M says Diaz Bros on JRE with Joey Diaz passing the bong around a couple years back would have gone crazy, cuh. It would have. Bro, Joey Diaz made Joe so much money. I used to exclusively watch Joey Diaz fucking podcasts. Those clips still surface today. Space says, come on, bro. Shiloh says, did Perry just say people are crazy for sexualizing women fighters? Yes, bro. Yes, you guys got to sexualize everything, don't you? That's what I mean with you guys inflating the market and shit. You guys slap a pussy on her and you guys will just go crazy. Shiloh. Space. Slap a fucking puss and some tits on her. You guys go crazy. Absolutely crazy. Like, you can't even help it, bro. You gotta go for anything that's got a fucking ass and tits on it. Like, oh my gosh, guys, can you leave something alone? Can you please leave something alone? Like, you really gotta fucking catch them all, don't you? Oh my gosh, man. Hang on. Chick fighters being babes, I just be trolling cut. See, Tony M's with me. Charlotte says, are we dead ass, kid? I mean, bro, the hotter the fighter, the worse she is. We know that. And Dakota Detreva, it's like, bro, I hate that whole gimmick anyway. You guys glazing her up because she's hot. It's crazy. It's just like the least thing, like, oh, you guys are going to get me going. Are we dead ass, kid? Tony says, except Paige Van Zant, Tracy, and Gina. Gosh. Rose says, straight up, I'm not some weird shit either. I just think she really driven. I don't even remember any of her fights, but it seems like she wants it more than Dern. Yeah, bro. And like, I don't say that they're not good looking, like, or they're not beautiful. I mean, they can be, but like, it's like a plus, man. Like, I fuck with Mexican girl. Gosh, I'm forgetting her name right now. I fuck with Alexa Grasso because she's a fucking dog, bro. She's a dog. In this a dog sport, and like, fuck if you're pretty, bro. I like what the fuck, bro? What can you do with that? Oh, she's hot. It's gonna be a great fight. No, she's a fucking dog, bro. She got boxing, she got jujitsu, she got wrestling, she's a former champion. She a fucking dog in there. Kill or be killed. Alexa Grasso. And she posts feet pics. Something like that, bro. Like the cherry on top. That's the last thing you say. You just sneak that shit in there. You don't really fucking flex it. Oh my gosh, Ricky Cray. Shout out to Ricky. My man Ricky. Top 3 MMA on Rogan. That missing one. 1 Habib and Islam, 2 Diaz brothers. Guy named Andrew Wilson, probably don't know him. No one care about Habib or Islam, brother. Honestly, Khabib's a pretty bad one. Connor for sure. The Diaz brothers for sure. You know, BJ Penn's been on there. That's a good one. Any combination of Habib, Islam, and DC with Rogan and the Diaz brothers. Just the contrast. Ian Garry is a vegan. I want him to win now. He says Jim Lotus. What up, Jim Lotus? Jim Lotus, did you like the stream, homie? That is why he is so dangerous. I was wondering why I respected him for his brash mouth too. You know, he got that confidence. Of course, my man. Shout out to Space. I know it's Space. I know you slap a fucking ass and some tits on her. Space is going. I'm playing. Joey translating for Yoel. He put his shit in the trunk. Saxby says my goat that told me how to work out, cut weight, and picked me up and pick up chicks is rooting for Garry. Can we get Nate Diaz to call the brother out? Ha ha ha. Oh my gosh, Saxby. You're really making the argument for me to for me to root for Islam. Just let me just sit on it, bro. Maybe tomorrow it'll change, Saxby. Maybe tomorrow. All women are beautiful, says Jew. All women are worthy. Women should run the world. We'd all be better off, wouldn't we? Wouldn't we, Jew? MJGK says time too much. Well, the time that the fight is gonna take place tomorrow is 8 p.m. Pacific. So 23 hours from now. Okay, you guys did vote up this poll. So let me create a new one because this is the real question. You know, Van the champion or Pantoja. And you guys better fucking put some respect on Van's name. I'm telling you, bro. Don't make me. Make you. When fight starts, it starts in 23 hours. Make sure you subscribe right now. Football TikTok. This is the exclusive place where you're going to be able to, where you're going to want to see the fight tomorrow. Make sure you subscribe and like the video in advance. It's going to help with everything, homie. You're not going to want to miss it, but you need to subscribe now. You need to like the video. And 23 hours from now, you pop back in here. You're going to be able to catch it here. I'm going to keep you tapped in, football. I'm going to keep you tapped in. 78% of you guys are picking Islam. It's kind of crazy. 22% pick Garry because I don't know, man. Plus 280 underdog here, minus 365 favorite. I mean, that's kind of what you guys are saying. %81 of people picking Garry, 20% of people, or 81% of people picking Makhachev, 20% of people picking Garry out of 7,000 picks. It's basically what you guys did. Saxby says, I don't care about women ruling the world, even though it's stupid, but it was the going down on his knees for Islam. Islam wanted to say, brother, that gay and haram, haha. Wait, when did he go down on his knees for Islam? Fight starts now, bro. Jim Lotus says, go Ian Garry, go vegan. Yes, facts. Bro, I've been having to take a shit all day, and I haven't been able to take it, and I think this coffee's finally pushing it. I might have to take a quick shit here in a second. Maybe like a minute. But I'll still be live. I'll stick around a little bit longer after I take my shit, so just bear with me. Manny Moron not gonna get me with the, whatever. But I will acknowledge it. 63 votes. People really showed up to vote and dipped. Yeah, they fucking voting it heavy. So actually, so I'm rooting for Pantoja because after he won the title, he said, "Can you see me now, Dad?" And he is a G from the bottom, bro. He is a G from the bottom, and I don't nothing but respect to Pantoja, but he should respect Joshua Van too. And I'm picking Van to win, man. Father Time coming off injury. Joshua Van is certified. Joshua Van coming off the win over Tyra, staying active. I mean, come on, man. Come on, man. Press conference, it was so hard to watch. I know. It's the meat and cheese blocks up the shitter. Go vegan and you shit so easily and never backed up. Jim Lotus, that is kind of true. That is kind of true. I won't hold you on that, Jim Lotus. I won't hold you on that. Eating a lot of protein definitely fucking clogs up the shit. Get a poop bucket, cuss, so you can keep streaming, cuss. All right, so you guys are. I was gonna try to move past it, but shit, I'm gonna go take my dump now. It'll be quick though. It'll be quick. It's fucking nighttime. It's like my second shit of the day, so it should be quick. Fight start 23 hours from now. Mohammed, make sure you subscribe. Spaces LMAO Van for the win. Shout out Jim Lotus. I'm rocking with Van too. Few minutes, boys. Okay. Here we are. Shout out to all you boys. Thanks for bearing with me on the shit. A little more caffeine. Van for the win. Toilet can, poop bucket, poop timer. We're gonna hear the. Oh gosh. Jim Lotus says, I love Pantoja. He is a great fighter, and Van is too. It's hard to pick, but I just like Van's confidence because Pantoja is that good for Van to be that confident. Says a lot about Van. I agree with you, Jim Lotus. I agree, homie, and I'm picking Van too. These guys need to start respecting Van like we do. But I would not be surprised at all if Pantoja submits him. Okay. All right. Neighbor gave him a Blumpkin. That is crazy that you said that, Jew. That I haven't heard of a Blumpkin since I was in like fucking middle school, homie. Who in the chat knows what a fucking Blumpkin is? That's so funny. Stop lying to us. No. Shit, there was nothing going on. You guys are absolutely insane. You guys make I can't even keep continuing. Jim Lotus says, I hope everything came out okay. It did. It did. It did. Shout out to everybody in the chat. Should we do a little doom scroll? Can you explain? Explain what? Oh, here was that thing. Let me know what you want me to explain.
Tonight and say
Space.
he can't wait to
But
see
here's that moment with Islam and Ian, and just look at like, you know, Islam and Ian's interaction, but Islam is more focused on the kid while Ian's like jester maxing. And you know, when they separate, Islam doesn't go like, all right, bro, like shake hands, like let's, you know, it's all good, walk away. Islam just completely ignores Ian as he walks away. Islam was only there for the son, barely looks at Ian at all, you know, just pay attention to this. But this is good mind games because Ian really like gets you to second guess yourself by playing up to him like this. Cause then you walk away. This is the thing. You walk away if you play up to Ian Garry's niceness, you walk away and you go, is that really how I want it to be? Or did Ian like bully me subtly, passive aggressively into getting out of character and being nice to him when I don't really like him? You know? And he didn't do and Islam, he didn't do he tried to, but didn't succeed in doing this with Islam.
Get to see you at the face-off. What's your name? Leo. Say hello. Say best of luck, best of health tonight, and say he can't wait to see you tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you guys. Get to see you.
See, you know, gives Ian a little wink or whatever, walks away. It's nothing to Ian though.
What's your name?
You know, Ian's talking, right? And Islam just stares at Liam.
Leo. Say hello. Say best of luck, best of health tonight, and say he can't wait to see you tomorrow. Okay? Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate that. Thank you guys. Get to see you.
So I know Ian wasn't really looking for a handshake either. They did the thumbs up, but it's, you know, it's good money. It's good money. Oh, Space Kid saying, what's a Blumpkin? Yeah, it's a BJ on the toilet. Yeah, it is a BJ on the toilet. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna give you guys 6 minutes of some good old-fashioned Hawaii street fighting. Okay, this is insane. You guys are gonna love this. If you're not watching on the screen, you need to watch on the screen. You guys aren't ready for what's gonna happen. You know how we watched the best street fight of our life the other day? I don't know if this takes the cake because this is a lot of like pump faking, but it is kind of like hard the way these guys kind of like go at it. Not gonna lie. And these two guys, you know, these are the main event right here. These guys really scrapped the whole time, shirtless, gets an ass whooping. You can see his face all welted up at the end of this video. But these guys are, I think, a part of like different gangs or crews in Hawaii or something. And so while these two are fighting, their homies start fucking, you know, throwing down, running the fades, running the ones constantly. Like next thing you know, there's like 3 or 4 street fights going on inside this parking lot. But this dude got his ass beat by this dude. This young boy looking ass dude, you know? This dude looks like young boy straight up. Kinda. Hawaiian young boy. All right, let's watch it. 6 minutes though. This is how they get down in Hawaii. This is how they get down. These videos are endless, bro. You find these all over the internet, bro. Endless. Hawaii street fights are like the most viral thing, one of the most viral things in the US. Tell me the black dude doesn't look like young boy. Look at these guys squaring up. No weight classes, no wrestling, straight up kickboxing. No weight class, no wrestling.
Hey up, let's go, boys.
Where else do you see technical street fights like this? Not, you know, not many places in the world.
Oh boy. Big for nothing, fucker. Come here. Head up, boy. Head up, boy. Come on, 13 is fucking. Like that one. Give him something.
The big dude was piecing this kid up every time he entered, piecing him up bad, but that kid was landing some heavy leg kicks, and they kept scrapping. This was a real scrap too. A couple pussies started scrapping. You can tell. You'll see them pop out, but yeah, I would say that this big dude was putting paws on the little dude, but the little dude was doing a good job with the leg kicks. But every time he came in close, this dude was whooping him. Bow, bow, bow. 2 pieces and a soda on the face.
Son, great, nigga, what's good, nigga? Southside Tony's, nigga, what's good?
This guy woofing, you can hear him, right? You hear him come up. This guy woofing. He's the worst fighter of them all. You got to watch him kind of fight, low key. This guy woofing, comes up woofing. I'll rewind it a little bit. You can hear him. I'm not even listening to it. I just watched this video like twice yesterday. But anyway, big fat dude comes up woofing. He's the worst fighter of them all.
Good, nigga. Son, great, nigga, what's good, nigga? Southside Tony's, nigga, what's good?
They say, shit, say less, homie. You know, all that woofing, square up. Let's get down right now. You got to show me. All that woofing, he thought nobody was going to accept. This guy goes, hey, let's run it. You got to live it. Now this guy's going to get exposed for being a shit-ass fucking fighter. That's why he's woofing.
Oh, boys.
Of all the people, right, you see these 2 street fights that have already taken place, and then you see this one. This one stops first. The last one to start stops first because this dude's fucking trash.
Let's go, Mo. Whoop this nigga, Mo. Let's go, Jackie Boy. Let's go, dog. Come on, whoop this. Let's go, me. Let's go, me. Hey, you good?
You see that kid's face now, too? All messed up. Panning back to him, his face all messed up.
Everything good? Everything good? Everything good? Everything good? Everything good? Yeah, whoop this nigga. Hey.
Automatic, everything good. Automatic, everything good. Automatic, everything good. Handle them. It's cool, homies.
You're good.
Come on, new boy.
Three fucking fights going on.
Yup.
Hey, you good, Devin? You good. Keep on.
Man, they gonna try like 3 times by now. What the fuck?
Regulate down. Watch down.
Oh, there's somewhere. I think we should fucking. We went to work already. Oh.
Come on, Devin. Hey! Devin! Yo, shit is done. Come on, Devin.
Good, how you been, bro?
What minute break? Stay bombed, that's why. Nobody's scared. You good. Come on, whoop that nigga. Come on, whoop that nigga.
Getting tired, asking for a break, shooting for a takedown. Now he done with the fight.
Hey man, this nigga, hey, I give a fuck, drop this fuck to them. Nobody, nigga.
This is the real fight right here, the real main event.
Get that nigga. Oh shit. Hey,
Shit, Youngboy 2.0 fucked them up. Hawaiian baddie for you guys right there. Hawaiian baddie. I know you guys hitting that tap back 10 seconds to see. Don't fucking cap with me. Yep. 2 nights, 2 street fights in a row. Protez claims he's fighting for the belt next. Sean says, God damn it, Ian. That's why no one likes you. Coming from a guy that's not good at press conferences, that was bad. At least Sean admits he's not good at press conferences. Respect to the smaller guy for running the fade versus everyone. Yeah, facts, right, Dundaughter? Jim says they better be careful. Someone could get hurt or even killed. Nah, see, the thing is, in Hawaii, you don't got to worry about getting. I mean, honestly, you do have to worry about getting shot and killed and stabbed and shit. But in those situations, like everybody's gonna run the fade, run the ones. No way, bro said, "Hey, how you been mid brawl meetup?" I did hear that. Glad nobody pulled a gun out. Yeah, it's very true. Jim, hey. We would have a street fight segment. We should have a street fight segment every stream. Hopefully, it keeps popping up on my timeline. You know, on my algo. That shit's been popping up on my algo left and right now. If it does, I'll make sure to bookmark it and save it for you guys. Let's listen to O'Malley.
Sport. This is the biggest.
Damn it, Ian, that's why you did it again. That's why they don't like you. That answer sucked. Wasn't even for you. Still sucked. Don't do that. Coming from a guy that's not good at press conferences, that was bad.
My career, because
He'd be proud of him.
I'm still
Look at what he's done.
Still winning.
He'd be
my all upon.
Sorry, champ. Can I?
Holy shit. God damn it, Ian. This is why, dude. This is not your time to talk.
Let's see what Dana says.
Can I answer that though?
No, you fucking
He'd be
can't.
proud of. He's carried the flag for his country.
Bro,
He won
you
2
every
World
second
Titles.
lose your fence.
It's
Please shut up.
impossible for any man not to be proud of what this man has done.
Shut up.
He's the best
Ian
one
was
on
trying to
the
be
planet.
nice, but it's like, God,
Do you find
I feel it. Wait. Damn, look how skinny Krishan Rock used to be.
Rainy days.
Shorty, you make me crash.
Oh,
baby.
You in that back, bro.
Rainy days, that was again. So wrong. All right, she letting it all out. We're going to let it out. Run it again. Shit.
Look, I'm a sensitive person.
Rainy days.
Shorty, you make me cry.
Shut the fuck up. Shorty, you make me want to cry, bro. Shut the fuck up. LMAO. R&B diss. Ian Garry energy, vegan power. Shout out to Joshua Van for actually making a press conference entertaining. Okay, looks like we have commenced. The stream has commenced. All right, boys. All right. Shout out to everyone who watched. Thanks for watching. If you guys can run up the likes on the stream on your way out, that would be greatly appreciated. Greatly appreciated. How many likes shit did we end up running up? It's never enough. We'll see in a second here. But shout out to you boys. Thanks for watching. Gary and Perry too similar to not be related somehow. Psycho Stu. Shout out Jim Lotus and Ian Gary. Shout out to my man's Tony Sal. Thanks for always tuning in, Tony Sal. Much love, homie. Hope you're doing good. Row and Space Kid, same goes to you, boys. Jim Lotus, same goes to you, homie. Everybody else in the chat, same goes to you, boys. Come on now. What you think I was gonna say? But yeah, peace out, boys. Thanks for tuning in. I will catch you all tomorrow. Want to know when I'm gonna go live tomorrow? I hope that you guys have not lost faith in me, because sometimes I do be lying. I do be lying through my fucking teeth, and I don't keep my word about when I'm gonna go live for the fights. But tomorrow, I'll go live from the first fight. Mittebek versus Jeremiah Wells. I'm in from the first one. There's only one fight I don't care to see, and that's Rafael Tobias versus Lucas Fernando. Everything else I'm intrigued about. So tap in with me when this card starts at 2:30 p.m. Pacific tomorrow. All right, boys. 2:30 p.m. Pacific. Be there or be square. It'll be a great card. We're gonna be streaming Fight Companion, live streaming from the very beginning. 2:30 p.m. Pacific tomorrow, boys. Tap in. Tap in. Hail Perry Punch. Perry Punch. 77 days to Halloween cut. You excited? Shit, I'm excited, homie. Come on, Tony. You got me excited, homie. Hail Tony Sal 645. Hail Tony Sal. We all love Tony Sal. P says Tony Sal. Don Darter says great stream today. G Stream Blood. Space Kid We Need Parlay. Part 3. Shout out to everybody watch. Peace out to Roro. Peace out to Tony M. Peace out Dun Daughter. Peace out Tony Sal. Peace out Ricky LaFleur. Peace out Jim Lotus. Peace out Tony M again. Peace out Space Kid. Peace out to True Silence. Again, I think. Peace out to Manny Moron. Peace out to Muhammad. Peace out Saxby. Peace out to Football TikTok. Peace out Tyler Betts. Peace out Dundada. If I didn't say it, I think I did though. Peace out Ricky LaFleur. If I didn't say it, I think I did though. Peace out Shiloh. Peace out Meat Rocket. Peace out You're Retarded. Peace out ADI. Peace out Yusuf. Shout out to all you always. Peace out Traveler. Peace out shit. Peace out Jew again. Peace out Shiloh. I'm just repeating, aren't I? Peace out Amoosh. Peace out shit. Peace out everybody. Thanks for watching, boys. I'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching. Like the stream on the way out.